Hi, I'm Jessie.
And I'm Lisa.
And we're the Lisa Abbott team. And today we're going to talk to you about the 5 most affordable areas that are family friendly in Oshawa. But before we get into those areas, if you would like to stay up to date on local Oshawa and Durham region real estate, please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, and hit that notification bell so that you will be notified of any videos coming up, and hit that like button so that it will allow others to see our channel.
Now, these are not necessarily the cheapest options, but taking into account the area as well as affordability and community, these are our top picks.
So our first area is one of my favorites, and it's Galahad. Galahad has a diversity of style of homes, and what I love about that area is if you start living there with your family, there's a likelihood if you need to grow and buy a bigger home, you would be able to find one in that same area, which is really important, especially your kids are settled in schools and you just don't want to uproot them at all. So basically in that area you have condo townhomes both on Galahad and Camelot. You have freehold townhomes on Gentry. There are many areas with semis at Greenbrier, Camelot, Lancelot, Hillcroft has semis, and then they are detached homes, which are some of the other streets like Greenbrier, Gothic, Grange, Camelot, and some of the courts that run off of it. And I tell you, some of them have really unique layouts which are really nice. And don't forget, they're walking distance to schools. You are just around the corner from Harmony and Taunton, where there's all that great shopping, and so it really is an area to consider when you decide to buy. And easy access to 401, just straight down Harmony Road.
So just on the other side of Galahad is Addersley, which is actually one of my favorite areas. I specifically love this area because there are lots of link homes there that give you this great detached feel, but are usually a little bit less expensive because they're a link. Another reason that I really like this area is because it has a really good school there. It's close to shopping, just like Galahad, and some of the homes provide a really good opportunity because they're baseboard heat. It is a slightly older pocket in there, but the great thing about baseboard heat is it allows you to have that affordability and something that can be upgraded later while still getting into a really nice family-friendly neighborhood.
One of our third favorite areas is the Grandview and Bloor area. And so we're talking more around the just south of Bloor, off of Grandview. There's some great places in there. There are some freehold townhouses, some of them a little newer, and some great bungalows and detached homes. And also, don't forget, just north of Bloor, there is the Cherry Down area, which has some great semis in there. And I tell you, if you're looking for a unique detached homes, there are a lot of unique layouts in there in the detached homes. We've seen quite a few of them, and they're just awesome. So,
not even just the detached, some of the semis, you get side split semis, which is very rare.
Yeah, it's one of the only places that you can see that side split semi. As well, it's easy access to 401. You're just going down Bloor, you're right there on Harmony, and there you are. Mm-hmm. But we're also seeing some growth up at Town Line in Bloor. There's a Tim's now there, and there's going to be some more growth in there and stores in there. So that's something to look forward to. And it's a great, just a great location to think about and to consider.
And if you're anything like me and like wings and maybe some Caesars, there is the Bulldog Pub in that area too, which is really nice.
Yes.
So our fourth area is the Tipperary and Limerick area. And one of the most fabulous things about this is it is really on the Oshawa-Whitby border. So you get Oshawa prices, but this close to Whitby, which, I think it's great.
Can't beat that.
Can't beat that. They also have a good mix of detached and semis, and some of the semis there are really special and very big for growing families, right?
You're walking distance to the Civic, and great for shopping because you can go straight down Gibb to the shopping center, or you can go the other way and you can go to the Kendallwood Plaza, which has a lot of shopping as well.
Yeah.
So just a really good location. So our fifth and final favorite is the Vanier area. And specifically, we're thinking of two pockets in that spot. One is the Waverley South, which has a great school in there, and walk up to McLellan as well for the high school. But also they've done some updates to the Glen Stewart Park in there, so that's been good. Has some semis and some detached homes, so it's a great mix of housing. And if you go straight down Stevenson, you're 2 minutes to the 401, and really you're walking distance to the Oshawa Centre. So another one to think about area in the Vanier is the Laval, which is right across from Walmart off of Stevenson, and it is a fantastic pocket. It has some condo townhouses, some semis, some links, detached. I know that there is a French school in there, and just a great area, walking distance to the Walmart. If you want to walk over the bridge, you got the shopping center there as well, and really a hop, skip, and a jump to the 401.
Yeah.
And they have some baseboard heating as well in that pocket, which allows you the opportunity to upgrade later to a gas, because there is gas in the area. So it just gives you an opportunity, maybe like, Jessie mentioned before, to get into the market and get into a property and then later do those upgrades.
Yeah, more affordable now, but the potential there for later too.
Exactly.
So with all of this in mind, what do you think is the most underrated area in Oshawa? Did we miss any that you would maybe consider a little bit more underrated? Or would you like to see us do a different city next?
If you are interested in scheduling a call with us, there will be a link in the description below that you can click on and schedule that call.
Yeah, and there will also be a link to a free buyer's guide if you're considering making a purchase, but it'll tell you a lot of information about purchasing in the Durham region.
Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.